I don't know about you guys, but these like 4 hours a night sleep things that I've been taking lately are really starting to kick my butt. Was me not getting more than a handful of hours of sleep each night kicking your butt too? That's sweet of you. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I'm, of course, your host, Samus. And today it is TR Day, everyone's favorite day. I started a little bit late today, getting the rest of my gear pulled out and taken care of, so apologies about all that. We are actually in the wrong video mode. There we go. That's better. And for those of you who don't know what's going on, I am borrowing my friend Tobrell's current build, and we're just going to copy it. We're going to make a couple of changes. Unfortunately, the first and most important, the one that will actually kill us, is we're not doing Wood Elf. We're doing Shatterkai, but that's what it is, unfortunately. Alright, so Tobrell values Dex, Con, and Intelligence. Okay. Dex, Con, Intelligence. Ranger does get a lot of skills, but I also like some extra stuff. So Tobrell went 12 or 10 over here and 18. I was able to go 2 more int. Oh, because my charisma's lower. That's fine. We'll take that. I'm going to slide this over to the screen for taking a look-see-loo here. Skills. Are there skills that are important? I'm still like trying to use or get a hang of this skill a little bit here. Alright, so it looks like he kind of focused on trapping skills mostly and a little bit of tumble. Like a slightly different breakdown here. It's got stats laid out. I don't really understand why stats are here in this column instead of your skills, or why you can't click this and see the skills. That's it, right? This is the skills breakdown, which tells me that we can at least look at this and see what's going on. So he's got 4 ranks in balance. Yeah, he did those things. Looks like he's got 3 ranks in heal. Is he actually hiding? He's got a little bit of ranks in hide. I think this might be a time that we do some hiding. I'm not going to intimidate with this build. I'm not interested in raiding. So I'm a little bit more interested in that kind of stuff. And he's got some in tumble. 1 rank in tumble. 10 ranks in UMD. That seems high. Okay, so it looks like pretty much the usual thing. I'm not seeing anything special, like really weird outside of here, except for well, I guess he's got a high listen also. This is probably to do more with the clicky, the dodge clicky. Wow, I don't understand why. Oh, some of these are not, they have no train skills. Okay. Alright, well, I think we have the general idea of what we're going to do here. So we're going to put a little bit in balance. We're going to take disable, hide, jump, move silently, open lock, search, spot, because I like having spot. At least a little bit of tumble. We don't really need that much UMD. I would like to have some heal, but that might have to just wait until Ranger levels. How much tumble do I actually care about, chat? We're going to need some because we're going to be doing lots of tumbling, I think, right? Alright, now, this is where things don't get tricky, but become the reason why we're using this. Point blank shot standard. Point blank shot. Which I could have probably guessed, but I don't have to guess. Ooh! Shatterkais are so ugly. Alright. Let's do this by the numbers. Let's try not to puke. Okay, so this is all base 1. Whew! Okay. I ironically I like this hairstyle. I just don't think I could play a character with this hairstyle. I just don't think it's possible. I think I would literally puke in my mouth. Alright, so then we got the top knot looking ponytail. I've used that in the past, it's not great. Alright, this is not my favorite, but this is probably the best one so far. Okay. The ding dong head. We could ding dong head. Number 8. Cornrows. Ball shaved. Alright, so ding dong head maybe? Okay, okay. I think we're just gonna pick a hairstyle out of the boat, something with some color. Hope that it helps. Skin color, just a matter of how gray we want to be. Sure. Scars. Okay, 1, 2, no, 3. Also, I mean, better than 1 maybe. No. So it's like 1 or 3. I guess 3 looks better. Do I care about tattoos? A tattoo would do a nice job of balancing things out, right? I don't want something too busy. Okay, so they only have busy tattoos. Okay, lesson learned. What kind of like hairstyle color do you think we're gonna take? Like if it's a standard drop thing, I'm sure Tobrel has it. Maybe we do no tattoo because we're gonna do something with the hair color. Whew. Yeah, no, we're not. Definitely not doing pierce. Well, actually, kind of like that nose. This is not very. This does not feel very Samusy to me. But something that just literally doesn't look terrible though is tough. I'm sorry, Shatterkai are nasty. Okay, I think this will work. Did you pick neutral, Tobrel? I guess we can be neutral. We're gonna follow his build. We're gonna follow it, right? We're gonna follow it. We're gonna follow it. We're already changing everything up real bad. All right, so now we get to take our favorite soul level. Look at our preciouses disappear. It would be interesting for you to be able to like mark certain things in your backpack to stay in your inventory when you TR. I don't think it would help, but it would certainly alleviate some of the time it takes to like go through this process. I'll figure it out. Okay. Let's start with changing the layout. So for those of you who don't know, you can use various text commands to control your layout. So /UI space layout space load or save space a file name. So if you get your layout all set up the way you kind of want it to be, you can throw that over here. Okay. Something that we need to get in the habit of changing our entire mindset about is we have access to our stable right away. Shattercry is pretty ugly. Do we take the ugly horse? We haven't actually played with these new unicorns. Let's pick a unicorn. I just got these last life and I haven't played with them myself. Oh, it looks pretty good. I just happened to get them last time I went on the raid over the weekend, so kind of nice to be able to bust out a unicorn for life. Lots to do here. We're probably going to... We're not going to level all the way up. We're going to probably go to like 6 or maybe 8. And we're going to do a couple of quests. Just to kind of see how it feels at low level. So if you guys have suggestions as to like what level range you kind of think that we should consider taking a pause at, let me know what you think if you're watching quickly enough here. The reason I'm kind of thinking somewhere in this window is because we have access to like this short bow, a pure good. We have the silver longbow at 6. We have the shadow strike at 6. Then we have this monstrosity at 6. So I have a couple of bows at that level 6 range that would kind of give us an idea of what the game's like in that window. I don't know. That's my thinking. So if there's like, oh, Sam, I really think that bows are interesting at level 12, then it's a good time for you to yell, hey, maybe stop again at level 12. I'm not in a big rush. We have the stream just started, right? So we have all morning to kind of fiddle around with just screwing off. And I'd like to kind of end the stream at level, at the end of the TRing or the iconic leveling process here. So, favored soul. Let's go here, right? Yeah, okay. I would like to advance as a favored soul. Alright, over here at the favored soul land. We keep our disable going. Keep our search going. Those are like the important two. This is also a place that we could have like put a bunch of points in heal. Alright, let's catch up our heal here, I think. Something I'm a little bit curious about. What is Tobrel's his heal? He only put 3 ranks in it, so we only put that beginning thing in. And spellcraft, he didn't put it. He puts none in. Okay. I think we're just going to be able to catch up on the other stuff. This is also a ranger thing, though, so we could probably catch up just as he's doing the ranger stuff. Yeah, you know what? Change my mind. Let's go back to the disable and the search. Alright, then we get a sweet deity feat. We do not get to take follower the silver flame. So we get bastard sword, gross. Maces, gross. Or mauls. Okay, so we're going to lose this extra +1 to hit too. Alright, sure. Alright, spells. I feel like we're going to want a Night Shield. Honestly, the rest of this I don't think I care about. I guess protection from evil. Does Tobrel have like long-term spells on here anywhere? I can't imagine he does, right? But we can look. What's the spells button? Here we go. Spells. Favorite soul spells. Protection from evil and Night Shield. Well, at least it's good to be able to evaluate spells, I guess. Alright, Ranger. Hey, big boy. Alright, so now we're going to basically play the usual game of, like, get all of our cross-class skills kind of caught up and then play with other stuff here. So we're going to do those two. Then we're going to do... I honestly don't usually take open lock very high because I just don't care. But if we move into epics, we do want it to be a little bit higher. So maybe we'll take it all the way to 10. 10's usually more than enough in my opinion. And we'll take these leftover points and dump them in heal. Alright, so Tobrel took Completionist, Man After My Own Heart. And then here he took Favorite Enemy, Evil Outsider. If he also takes Constructs, or his 2 favorite enemies, I don't feel like there's that many Evil Outsiders at these lower levels, so like maybe it would be better for me to flip them around. Like what there's always a few Constructs, I think. I have a feeling that this order, in the grand scheme, if you're doing this build, it won't matter. But I think for what I'm doing, I think it does matter a little bit near. I'm just not sure where to put it. Because he takes Giant at 7. I think I would take Giant first, maybe, and then probably Construct, and then maybe Evil Outsider later. Although, depending on when you want to start playing Reaper mode, right? I guess if you're like me, you'll probably do it pretty fast, so you might as well just getting the hang of it to start with. Okay, search, spot, disable. And we have 4 points. We can fiddle around with some more hide and move silent, which I think I want to do. I think this will be my character that I occasionally screw around with some stealth stuff, maybe. I think that would be kind of fun. Hide, move silent, search, spot, disable. And then we need to remember at some point here we got to do a little bit of open lock catch up. Do we though? I don't even know if I care. We'll get it eventually. So let's do one more set of, because we're gonna reach the point where we've caught back up here because we get the full ranks in. So now do we want heal? Or we want open locks? It's actually a decision because heal does a lot of work when you're trying to self-heal in Reaper mode. Listen does a lot of good work, again, for like that dodge bonus. I honestly don't even remember to click those things very often anymore. I don't care about Intimidate. We'll put 2 points here and 1 point open lock. Split the difference. Alright, what do we got here? Level 6, Tobrel took Precision. Looks like a couple of the guys are down playing some Pokemons. In the general chat, good luck to you guys. Precision. Under martial or ranged? Precision martial. We got all those ranger spells. Alright, level 6. Let's go try it out a little bit, shall we? Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we can fiddle it out. We can figure out something. At least enough to get a feel for like the style at low levels. I've actually got quite a few, I don't know if complaints are the right word, but comments that even with all the various changes they have made at low levels, it's still kind of like is a mixed bag on whether it feels okay or not. And I haven't tried it, so I can't really talk about it very much. I have done several thrower builds at low levels, and I actually find them to be fun, even with the slower attack speed. So it's just something to kind of consider. It's gonna load today. Anytime, dear bank. Alright, so for reasons I don't want to dive super deep into, we're going to grab one of each of these bows. These are like the 3 best bows I've encountered near this level range, and it's good enough that I carry all of them. At the end of the day, though, I'm probably just going to boil things down to one general bow. The problem is that if you look at this one, this random generated bow is insane, right? I've got it equipped with the Festival Solar. It's got Slay Living. It's got this Entropic 2 on it. It's got a good enchantment bonus. It's got a bunch of extra damage on criticals. Like, it's a damage house, but it doesn't have Ghost Touch. Silver Longbow, 19 to 20 times 3. Good. Holy Weapon. Standard issue. Goodness. Right? Again, no Ghost Touch. However, the Shadow Strike has a red augment slot, so I have slotted it with Ghost Touch. But it's Unholy, Disintegrate, Distant Diversion. I'm just not sure what one's good in general. And I would like to boil this down to like one lowish level weapon. See, like I also have this Acid Sword bow of good. One additional weapon to it for this low level bow slot. I'm just trying to work on my TR cache in general and my bank stuff in general to like just clean some of this stuff out. Okay, we are level 6, so is this a life that we put on the Explorer hat and just go ham? Maybe. We get all this sweet level 5 gear from Ravenloft or from Feywild. I think we're just going to try to basically gear in it. This seems like a pretty reasonable spark to start. Insightful Dexterity, Earthen Guard. This seems pretty reasonable place to start. I like this Ring a lot. Ring a lot. Got some deep boots over here. We've got this band braces. We need to move all this stuff over into here too, by the way, at some point. Just get it out of the... I think this weird stuff doesn't need to be in Samus's backpack. Like random level 5 gear. I've been trying to rotate this stuff out, but it's going to take some time to get through them all. I'm going to grab these, pretend like I'll click them. I probably won't, but I'll try. People are like, Samus, just click the clickies. I just forget. I really do. I just forget about them. I feel like the timers on them are too long for me to care. This goes here. This gets double clicked on. Bank's like, no, we don't know what to do. No, the bank is literally screaming it has no idea what to do. Bank failed. Oh, it's trying to delete this from over here, I guess. Alright. This looks like it's in my inventory now. Maybe we can take a look at it. Take your time. Take your time, video game. I understand. I've been tired before. This button. Still haven't seen this appear. We're probably going to need to close our bank and come into a different spot soon. It's doing that thing where it's going to act weird and wonky. Yeah, okay. You win, bank. I didn't like it here anyway. Stream Tom started his stream the night before Salt March. That's funny. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get into the expansion and stuff. I always like new content, and I love new universal trees. I really love trees, so I feel like it's one of the things that DDO does that is really unique is all these universal trees and stuff like that you can mix and match from and pull in. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna click some of these buttons as we ride by. I feel like it always takes us about an hour to set up after a TR to be able to play again. It just takes so long. And it's really just bank interactions that makes this thing so unpleasant. I still feel, and this is a personal thing, I still feel like the way to clean up a lot of this TR stuff is... This is Slay Living, not Trap the Soul. Okay. Is to like work on player housing and have the player housing be the way that you sort out this TR cache stuff. If I could just permanently dump this stuff somewhere, I would. Especially if it was another searchable shared account type situation. But instead of it being tied to my character, it's tied to a file that my character points to and that all of my characters point to. So it just goes in there in my character's special bank or whatever. Yeah, I still think that's the way to handle it, is in part of have that revamp be part of the guild housing rework. Feel free to at me. Feel free to at me. Princess Scepter is not something we're interested in. I don't think. Nope. Cloak of Spring is also a possibility. You'll notice that I'm a pretty big stickler on where certain things go in my backpack. I've gotten really used to having my first tab in my backpack be like things that are consistently there, like tasty hams if I want them, my bags if I want them, the escape, the Harper pin, stuff like that. Right? They all kind of get worked in on this area. I like to put all the bags together if I can. This particular fast travel item gets to go here, although I still feel like all the fast travel items should just go in a thing like the horseshoe here. It's the gym bag, actually. It's getting cloned. It is. Okay. So we won't go crazy. I've started carrying around a cookie jar as well, but I don't tap into it as much as I probably should. We'll see. I feel like I'm missing a bag too. A green bag, probably. Let's kind of go together. I'm a little concerned that this is going to break in my bank or in my backpack here, and I'm going to have to put in a request to get it deleted. So if something was going to be screwed up, I guess I'd want it to be in the second tab. In the first slot of the second tab. If it's going to be broken. Guess I got this thing. I suspect it's going in the garbage. This is like the Shatterkai purple nonsense outfit, right? I feel like this outfit just is not a me. Certainly not a Samus style. Certainly not a Samus. Am I going to be able to equip it now? Yeah, see it. It's a... I think it looks good on a female Shatterkai, but not on a male Shatterkai. Cloak of Attraction is a level 1 item. We get a couple of different the memories of things. We can also do the Cloak of the Mimic. We got our Trucing trinkets. Yeah, there's a couple of things still to kind of consider as we're looking through here for gear. Okay, well at least there's my green bag that we're looking for. I don't see my hireling folder, which is usually also pretty important to me. So I'm sure it's around somewhere. I'm just passing over it probably. Let's see, we're trapping at level 6. We're probably going to need access to these gloves. I feel like that's probably just foreseeing a problem, I imagine. I don't think we'll use them very often. I haven't had to use them in a long time, but I'd rather have them and not need them. Okay, so let's get this on. Which of these two cloaks do we like? This one is False Life, Cold Absorption. This one is Electric Absorption, Dexterity. Probably need the Dexterity item, right? Because we're doing Dex things. Seeker 1, Insightful Double Strike, Extra Smites, Charisma, probably not. Profane Web, yeah, this one's good. Put that on. Nullification, etc., etc., probably not. Boots, sure. This ring, I think we decided was fine. Bracer, Double Shot, yep, okay. Is that a 5-piece set now, kids? It is 5. Do we want to get to 7? We don't really care about spell DCs, but PRR and MMR is fine. I don't think it's enough to, like, go out of my way for, though. I feel like if we had it, we would use it and be happy. Is that hat better than this hat? Is this cloak better than a Dex or Dex hat? What are we getting? 10 to hit points, 50 to maximum soul points, 1 to ability scores, and 1 to dodge. I feel like 1 to dodge is pretty easy to give up, right? But +1 profane to ability scores, accuracy, and deadly. Burst. On damage, an additional d6 poison. An extra 1d6 poison seems pretty good. So we'll need deadly someplace else. I think we can make that happen. We got a couple of different armors here. Do we want this? Probably. This necklace is hard to beat. If you have the ability to self-heal. I think True Seam's pretty good. I feel like this belt or this belt is probably just the way to go. This is our deadly though, so slam that. I think we'll put this on for the stay away from me. Let's see. True Seeing goggles, probably fine. And then if you want to do the bold trinket, it only does a shocking blow on melee, so we're just talking about +1 damage, +2 Insightful Seeker. I thought one of these was Insightful Seeker. No. Yeah, alright. I think this will probably still be fine as our primary trinket. Our Featherfall trinket. Clean a little bit of experience out of the way. I don't think we need to clear this big hunk of experience, but these little chunks are fine. Alright, so we still get 1 more ring slot. That's nice. We have a couple of rings that we think are kind of good. I like this ring a lot, actually. Air Guard, I think, is a highly underrated property at low levels, especially for, just for everything, but especially for ranged. Like, you want people to get knocked down so you can step a little bit away and get them from range. You don't want to run, you don't want to be kiting, but you are okay stepping away from things. You don't want the melees to have to chase you. So for now, we'll slap that in. Ellery usually gets to get out of the bag. And then we'll grab our potions. I can't really think of anything else that I'm particularly worried about at this level. Maybe Thieves' Tools if we'd like to do some actual disabling of things. My basic plan is going to be to see what LFMs are up and jump in with somebody, do a quest, maybe 2, and then carry on with the leveling up process. Okay, so I want to look at cosmetics. So let's start over here. What do we got? We have a couple of different our dark stuff. Do we put our skirt on? Is this a skirt life? I think so, actually. I think it's a skirt life. Alright, so what cloak do we want to wear with our skirt life then? Now's an opportunity to do some stuff, right? Depending on our cosmetic hat, we could pull out our Deathwalker's cloak from the new hardcore. I don't love this cloak, but it's new and fancy. We have our OG cloak. I haven't used our OG cloak in a long time. I think cloak 2 here is probably my favorite. I like this cloak a lot. Let's do that one. I haven't done this one in a long time. Alright, so that means our armor, right? Our armor has the festival resistance on it. Fire. Oh, these both have fire. Alright, so we don't need the matching cloak and armor. That's good to know. So we could wear like this if we wanted. That's how we're wearing this, by the way. Is that since we have so many of the cloaks done, we can wear cosmetic armors. Or we can do a different cloak. Again, that's where we can like get away with this Deathwalker cloak or this. I think I just want to wear this cloak. I don't like it when stuff sticks out the back. But I do like this outfit. Let's just try it. Let's try it. I have the feeling that I'm gonna not like it for very long, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so then headwear. We can have glowy eyes. We can have our traditional party hat. We can go back to our taupe, our circlet. Where's our goggles, too? Didn't I have a pair of goggles? I like those goggles. Could be a goggle life. Remember, it is more important to look good than be effective. Hashtag facts. We can also wear this cloak. It's been a while since we whipped out that cloak. Is there cosmetic eyes? No. I just must have not found it yet. There it is. I like these glasses, maybe. I think this might be a glasses life. Okay. I think I'm in. I think I'm in for glasses this life. Alright, how do we look? We are geared up with our X-Piece Feywild gear 4. I really don't think we're going to get much better than that. We don't need this Dex cloak anymore. So maybe we go ahead and grab the winter cloak back. Because that was primarily our dexterity item. And insightful dexterity, and this gives dexterity, and this ring gives insightful dexterity. So we had all those stats covered. So now we just get to switch into just like an overall better cloak. All right, do we wish to wear this life instead? I don't think so. Okay, maybe later, if we switch this outfit, we'll switch back to this cloak. There's a medium spiky armor that I really like wearing with that cloak. So we'll just stick it back over there for now. Alright, what else are we like missing? If we want to be a helper, we should probably have this 5 gets filled up with other stuff. So we need to have thieves tools in here somewhere. I guess it's gonna go over this. I just for lives that I don't use thieves tools, it's nice to have these cookies. But I'd like to have thieves tools, the +5s in this first slot, in case we pick up extra thieves tools along the way. I don't want to be using junk thieves tools if I can help it. I'd rather just have the good thieves tools and use them. Alright. Yeah, I think we're changing our hair color also. If there's some hairstyles in the boat, we might also change our hairstyle. Hey Smash, what's up, buddy? Of course we're over full here. Okay. Potions. Bam. 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 Then these all get relocked. I wish there's an option instead of locking just to hide from the store. It's like I don't need these to be locked, but I don't want them to show up every time I click on the bloody store. Alright, 15. I'll grab these red ones again. Trying to use some of this stuff up. I'm gonna take these and put them back in my other bank. I don't think they'll go anywhere, but you never know when someone's gonna log on and be like, oh, I'll take this stack of scrolls or mnemonic pots. And I just didn't have room at the time to dump them in the bank or something. For those of you who are interested at all, I put out a video on my channel pretty late last night. And it's the Let There Be Carnage trailer reaction video, basically. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do this style of videos, but if people like it, we'll do them. So if you haven't already checked it out over at youtube.com/SamusGarobo, please go over there and check things out for me. See if you like this video format. Do I need to be quicker? Do you like it, but I need to like do some graphics or stuff? Let me know what you think about this. It's something I enjoy doing, and now that movies are coming back and TV shows are coming back, I can see me doing lots of these things. Like, I really suggest X show and try to like put some clips together that I think are good without, you know what I mean? Like, I can do that kind of stuff for you guys if you want. You know, like use the previews and stuff like that to kind of, I suggest you watch this television program situation. Alright, so we have our True Scene on. We got our potion of ranged power that we're going to use. There's very little that I love more in DDO than like feeling like I'm going to clean something out of my out of my bank area here by like using it up efficiently. Like, yes, you know how long I've held on to this one potion of longer lasting range power? I don't know, but it was probably too long. This cloak does not have a thing in it, but we're already XP capped, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go see if we can find somebody to assist. A quest or two. What do we got? We got a dead girl. Should be fine. What does it say? Reaper? It is Reaper. So we can go help a dead girl? Sure. We'll help a dead girl. I'm down. Hey, on my way. We'll see how this build kind of does. Alright, that's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to get a little bit of a gauge of it at a little bit lower levels. That's all. You know what? I actually probably need another couple of minutes before I'm ready to quest. We didn't do TR stuff. I imagine this is this. I don't think the rest of this matters. Spell power things also probably doesn't matter, but this will give us more of those. All this matters. Okay, those are all set. Okay, so let's pull this up. Enhancements? Ah, perfect. So Deepwood Sniper is our main tree. Then we've got some Warsoul, some Knife Fighter, some Falconry. Okay, it's a lot. So, War Soul is next, which is probably way over here. No? Just didn't see the War Soul. Oh, there it is. War Soul. Then we want Knife Fighter, which is over here still. Knife Fighter. Then we got some falconry action going on. Man, it's too bad this thing doesn't like work a little nicer for me. There we go. Now it worked. Falconry, and then did we decide there's anything else in here? He's got some assassin and some inquisitive in here. I'm like kind of impressed with what's going on. And inquisitive. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the stuff that he's got selected here. Right, so in inquisitive we have +1 to attack with all weapons and accuracy. Again, he's doing like high Reaper stuff. Accuracy super important. Then we get extra sneak attack dice. Pretty good. I don't think we need to prioritize that. We get our bird, we get our dex. We get well-rounded. We get a haste boost. We get a favorite enemy. I feel like this favorite enemy is probably pretty good early. So let's do it. So that was through here. Always try to do something that's... Oh, go ahead and don't wait for me, mate. I'm sorry. I told you I was going to need a couple of minutes. I realized I wasn't ready to play yet. And I'm just doing level 6 stuff to help people out for a minute. I'm already XP capped, so feel free to finish. Unless you need assistance, then I'll rush in there and help you. But I don't have any enhancements prepared or anything yet. Oh. Okay, sorry. Explain to him via text what's going on. Let's look at our stats really quick. Our wisdom's a little bit higher than our charisma. I feel like it doesn't really matter which one we take here. It's going to boil down to... Oh, I didn't mean for that to go in here. It's going to boil down to what we end up getting. Chris put Will. So we'll also do Will then. That's a lot of damage. So now let's go up this tree. We know that we're going to do a ton in this tree, and it's just, this is all just good stuff here. So I'm not a big fan of this one, but he must have needed it to get past. Okay, yeah, it's not good. Okay, yeah. He decided this is the one that we could take to get out of there. He took 2 levels of this guy, this guy, this guy, dexterity. Took all of these. Okay, so now we've used all of our regular enhancement points. So now we got to use these Shatterkai ones. Now, Shatterkai ones are probably not going to line up all that well for us. Call it a hunch, maybe. I'm trying to get the planner to minimize over here on this other screen so I can see what's going on, but it's not doing it. Alright, so let's look at these really quickly. Like, we really don't have much of a choice to take some of this stuff. We know that some of this is just going to be what it is. More to move and hunt silently is fine. We're not throwing things, so that doesn't do us any good. When you take damage, 5% chance to gain some armor class. Whatever. Overcome fear. We like these. I think the chain's going to be bad for right now. Sneak attack dice is good. I guess this is good. So this is just how long it lasts. Requires dodge. So everybody gets to become ghostly, I guess. Sure. Again, we're literally just trying to burn some of these points. I don't think we care about these things. It's nothing in this hitting might be fine. Okay. Those are our points. Okay, so smite somewhere. Summon a bird. Reaper stuff. Fine will and aim shots. Okay. We got a pretty reasonable amount of things over here to like fiddle with. 7. We lost our smite. And that guy can go there. Okay. We're good. I think we're good. Alright. Let's minimize that now. Thank you. This, just get it out of the way. Ellery, if we decide we need her. I do want to put our escape aids on our bar. Neither of these are really important right now, but we'll grab them both anyhow. And drink 1 without getting a benefit. Nice. Okay, well the big hit was big. I'll give it that. Big hits are big. All right, let's try switching to this random bow here. I'm going anywhere without this adventurers pack. You kidding? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I don't think I like the backpack showing through this cloak. That clipping bothers me, something fierce. So one of the two things will probably go. Do 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 do. Yeah, see, we don't even need. Oh well. I was working on experience for our friend here. Dread Predators. Sure. Do some Dread Predators. And then, like I said, we'll probably see who else is, if there's anyone else doing something that needs a little assistance. Doesn't look like it. But again, we really just wanted to stop and like see how it felt. It feels fine. We probably need to go do some stuff solo to get a better gauge of what's going on. So maybe we'll go run through a waterworks or something, mostly for favor. All right, what is this saying our damage looks like for the record? 1d3, 1.3, a d8 plus 44. I mean, that damage felt pretty good. This guy gonna spawn or not? I guess the perk of being ranged is we can kind of stand wherever we want, right? Okay, our Cleric's Faith has given us damage with all weapons. That's kind of cool. A little bit down for that. It does feel slow, like still. All right, what's this like with the Reaper Strike on? We get a massive, because this has changed now, right? Where it does. Quest is over, so I guess I'm not, again, not that worried about things. All right, yeah, let's go figure out what we do roughly at this level and go do it, right? Okay. So what's like a quest that we'd normally do around here, right? Like level 4s, right? Would kind of be what we'd be aiming for. So, some like 4s that would be useful for us would be anything that's Coin Lord favor, right? So, I'm not going to commit to doing the entire Waterworks chain, but we could do some Waterworks to try it. We could do STK to try it. Let's do SDK actually. It's right here, and the first couple are really quick. That we can, and since we usually judge the off of the third one, we can just like look and see. Maybe. Yeah, but there's just, I mean, even the guy that we were with put his elephant down. Okay, there we go. I just wrote a novel to this guy. He just sent me a message back saying, "Hey, I'm just trying to knock out some of the super quick stuff. I only got a little bit of time to play," which I totally understand. I just was trying to explain to him that I literally was just Like screwing around a little bit. I kind of wonder if at low levels that the fire like the fire bolts, is kind of necessary. I feel like it probably is going to be. That extra d6 damage doesn't seem like it's a lot, but at low level every d6 counts. So this is going to be an example of how this thing actually performs, because this is a big pile of mobs that we have to basically clear. Not gonna lie, does not feel great. Does not feel great. Okay. The attack bonus is pretty bad. It really is making a massive difference. Just the speed. Like, being able to hit things from and have them take a minute to get to us certainly is a thing, but the rate of fire feels kind of chunky still. All right, tonk, tonk, tonk. At level 6. Hopefully that'll feel better. Mini shot comes online. What, level 8? 6 levels of ranger. Maybe we space some of this stuff out a little bit. I mean, there's no well, STK 3 has a big level jump, right? Like 7 or something. So maybe we do part 1 and 2 level to 8, and then go into 3 and just see how it plays. I feel like normal people would do this testing on Lamania, and not like one of their last 10 iconic lives. I mean, damage numbers feel big. Like, when you have a nice crit, it's nice. This, I think, is a little bit to Strimtom's point in his video that he made, that bad guys in melee range have a hard, like, they have a tendency to the shots disconnect. Desync, I think, was the phrase that he used. Probably the most correct. I feel like we're going to see a lot of that this life. Oops. This way is the way we want to go, not that way. Okay. Are we... Oh, let's pick this up. The Trap the Soul Guard one's probably not that great for the... Or Slay Living, or what... Yeah, Slay Living, sorry. Probably not that great for killing mummies and zombos. So we'll switch over here to the Disintegrate Bow. The damage is definitely worse. This bow is definitely much better damage. Alright, these guys are alive though, so we can switch back. This should feel pretty good. If this doesn't feel good, I don't know what will feel good. Like, we're at the end of a long hallway with these shamans. Alright, we can stand far away, shoot at them. Yeah, I mean, if nothing feels good about that, then bows are just not for us. I think there's also a guild renown potion running. I should be sure to get that picked up before that code expires. You know while I'm thinking about it. Should be here. Hey. Cocoa Pops. Cocoa Pops 20. Welcome to the Fat Halfling. Thanks very much for hitting the follow button, I guess, right? The follow button on Twitch. The subscribe button on YouTubies. Alright. Guild Speed. Guild Speed. Hi. Redeem code Guild Speed. 50% XP renown for 3 hours. I don't know when we're going to use that, but we will kind of do some work, I think, and try to use it. Vroom. Vroom. My dog's going crazy upstairs listening to people going vroom vroom. She's like, that's her version of making a vroom vroom sound. I'm going to go ahead and mute for a second. Yeah, I don't know. It feels worse to me than the throwing build. But, again, our special stuff hasn't kicked in yet. Our special sauce has not kicked in. Healing Amp looks good. Healing Amp looks great. Crits are nice. I call crits are nice, though. Let's reactivate this. Again, I didn't want to be spending all of my time kiting, but I feel like if we're going to move through the quest at a timely manner, just to get the monsters killed, I don't want to be standing still. Like, we attack them as we charge them, turn around, charge, like, run back. I don't know. Like, we only have 2 special attacks at the moment. Again, we're only level 6, so I can't expect the world of the build yet. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, this is level 4. So we'll, this is pretty close to, I think, level appropriate for where we'll be at. In the future for a similar build, so again, that is our goal, right? Try to avoid that Reaper, see if we can keep it from coming our way. Just again for speed of processing the quest. Is there something in particular that I'm missing, chat, that you guys can think of that at this level range would be a big deal for us here? Oh, get held. Getting held with a champ kicking us did not seem like a very wise idea, so we went ahead and we used our escape A. Oh, hey, you know, I never prepared spells. So as a ranger, should we be taking, like, Ram's Might, probably? Probably, right? That's 2 more damage that we could have running all the time. Prepare our ranger spells. You know what else we also never did? That thing that we often talk about. We didn't set up any past life stuff. None of our feats, no stances. Alright. Are we in a double strike life? Still Colors of the Queen. Probably still Colors of the Queen, right? That's a lot of potential damage in there. Alright, skills, question mark? Define. I wish these were grouped by thing. Martial. This isn't the this isn't arcane, this one is a divine. I don't think this is correct. But I honestly don't know what else in this or in the arcane tree I'd even consider. This is 9 MMR. Nine MMR does not sound great right now. I guess we are healing, self-healing, so I guess we just put on the usual things. Yeah, Colors of the Queen still feels like the correct thing. Oh, don't run away from the spell slot. No! Back up. Okay. No! Okay. The whole reason we even stopped was to shrine and prepare spells, and we didn't do it. Best in class, kids. Best in class. Missing some small candles. The crits do feel really good. I really don't have a complaint with that. Oh, we also didn't turn our feats on. So let's see. Combat feats. Right, we have precision. Then we get a range stance, right? Yeah. Archer's focus. Yeah, that seems better, right? What else are we forgetting? I know we're forgetting more. We don't care about that. We're not melee weaponing. We get sprint boost. I guess we're sprint boosting. Is that it? Whoops. I don't think I care about wild empathy. I don't think I care about deity feats. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Alright, so Archer's focus is 5 to range power. Can go up to 15 times. Alright, so we can get... We have 5 confidence, or they stack 5 times 5, so we have 55 confidence. Falls fast, man. Real quick. Guess we better hit this sprint boost. Alright, does jumping count? It looks like any kind of forward movement counts against you. Somebody's gonna aggro these guys sooner or later. I might as well just do it now and get it over with. But see, some of the shots are desyncing. That's aggravating. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Is the build filled fine? Like at this level, would it suck to level up at this pace? Probably not. It's probably fine. Is it my favorite build of all time? Probably not. We'll have to see how it feels at level 6 or level 8, 6 levels of Ranger for the mini shot changes. I suspect you're banking quite a lot on mini shot and how it feels, on how we like the idea of range like this. I feel like we would have been past this already, like on literally any other build. Just the attack speed is so slow, so atrocious. Again, I understand the idea of like it can't be too fast because you're doing quite a bit of damage, and they're trying to like make that trade so it feels fine. But each monster has like 130 hit points, right? Give or take 130, 150. Depends on the individual monster, right? So if it takes me 1, 2, 3 shots to kill each guy that's not a crit, but it takes those 3 shots like longer to get there than on a melee, it just may not be a fun way to level up. I think it'll be much better the higher we get, so I'm not regretting this life or anything. I wonder if this is a build that starts to feel good again after your 6 levels of Ranger. Every shot that desyncs feels super bad. Only because I am continuously upset. I'm by forgetting to prepare my spell. We are going to intentionally sit down and do it right now. Alright, kids. What do we think? Guess we're gonna find out, huh? Alright, well that kill was easy enough. The dangerous things in this particular quest are the dogs, and to the lesser extent the caster. Because they can hold, I believe. And our... oh, I guess our thing's off timer. Yeah, other than the attack speed, I wonder how the time is going to be. Again, we probably spent, like, what, 2 extra minutes shrining that we didn't need to spend. So we'll take 2 minutes off of the clock. 11 minutes. Does not seem fast. Alright. Let's level up. And at least 2 levels. We won't change any gear or anything like that. We'll literally just gain 2 levels. We'll come back and we'll do the 3rd quest. Literally start that at level 8. Again, I think that quest goes up a little bit to 7. So this will be a pretty fair representation, I think, again, of where we'll be at level 8. Which, again, is 6 levels of Rangers, which should be mini-shot. Have we been forgetting disable device this whole time? Is that the reason why we have extra points, it seems like? Is because disable device isn't getting done? Let's make sure that we catch up on disable device. This is where I want to take Giant, I think. What does Tobro want to take? Yeah, it looks like he also wants to take Giant here. I would not be upset with anybody who wanted to take Giant first before Evil Outsider. At the end of the day, I think the order is up to you, how you feel like it works out the best. Okay. Hide, move silent, search, spot, disable. Alright, everything important's caught up again. We're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna fiddle with too much here. Let's see, we can pick up a shot. What's this do? Anything? Become invisible and able to move through monsters. I think that'll be good later. Right, like this will be good to retrain out of at some point. Some of this stuff and take that. This is just straight up good. Sniper shot's great. I really like Killer. What did Tobrel take? I'm assuming he took Killer. Yeah, he's got Killer 3. So I think we'll go like this, and then we'll dump the rest in Killer there. He's got these 2. No, he doesn't have leg shot. Really? No leg shot. Interesting. Interesting. Big damage on sneak attack. If the target is below 50, it does a big pile of damage. Okay. Sniper shot. Ranged attack. Big thing, big thing. Okay. So 2 and then 3 is like our combo, I guess. Okay. Dealy did dealioed. We're not in light armor, so we're not getting that. We're in... No, maybe it is considered light armor. I don't think so, though. Bathrobes I don't think count as armor for those kind of things, typically. We also haven't seen this go off a ton, this minor freezing ice. But we'll continue to leave it for just a little bit longer. Oh, also, like I said, didn't we get mini shot? Yeah, okay, mini shot. I haven't read the new mini shot changes or any of this stuff, so feel free to finish freaking out. Alright. Bow attack. Expend a charge, fire 3 arrows in quick succession. They have a bunch of perks to them. How do we get the charges back? One charge every 12 seconds you don't use it. Okay. And now we have rapid shot, so that should feel better too. Okay. Alright, well that was nice. That did work. Alright, let's try the stealth aspect of this for a minute. Our stealth is not little. Right? Our stealth is 52, 53. Good enough that we're sneaking around them. I'm going to call that a dub. Call that a dubskis. Alright, let's read this again. On damage, the target will become momentarily confused and render vulnerable sneak attacks. So this, and then this. Oh, I missed, of course. Hey, Plaguey. Hey, Plaguey. Okay. So, we're just incorporeal problems. Not sure how we're incorporeal problems still, but... Okay, 2. Oh, he died. Yeah, the build certainly feels much stronger with mini shot. Like, quite a bit. It doesn't hurt that these things also do stuff, right? That these finally turned on. I'm still not in love, but it feels better. See how our stealth score is. It's pretty damn good. Evasion turns on next level. Is that correct? Alright, I don't know what our range is currently for our sneak attack dice, or our sneak attack damage, but it does have to qualify as a sneak attack, this says, right? On sneak attack. So our current sneak attack range should be 30, 35. I think this is one for everything, right? So should be 40, 45. Equivalent of 45 meters for sneak attack. Yeah, we're gonna have to fiddle with it. Let's see if we can figure out that range currently. No, I want to be sneaky. I want to be sneaky. Although it's too late, I already saw it. Or these guys already saw me. I guess we'll just run through here. Save seemed fine. Damage seems fine. Like, everything seems fine about it. Am I just being too harsh? Because I don't like the attack speed? Or because I'm judging it because I don't know how I feel about bows in general in this game for such a long time. Certainly that is a factor. Oh, I don't want to fight those. I don't want to fight oozes. Okay. So I guess now is going to be a pretty good test of how this thing feels. Okay, that felt really good. Do we need to go back and watch the replay on exactly how that infight went? I think so. Let me do that. Let me pull up the replay on the YouTube side. Alright. So let's rewind slightly. So navigating through the dungeon seems fine. And the quality's not the best today, huh? On the replay anyway. Can I not turn it up higher? I guess I cannot turn it up higher right now. That's a shame. Huh, I'm gonna have to check and see if what I'm sending out. I should be sending higher than that. Alright, so let's just take a look here. Alright, we have 2 shots for 300 and something off of that mini shot. So, were they both crits? Probably, right? The first one was, or this last one's a crit. We hit him again for not that much, and then a 4th one as we hit the ground. Was that one... So I did this combo. I'm just curious if this combo fired off for that 500 or not. Alright, 20, 12, 19. Hit with that did 9. Hit with that did... It kind of looks like 500 to me. So I think that we managed to pull off the combo there. Alright. Like, I think I've been convinced with mini shot at level now at level 8. I think it's coming together, right? Do we have another place that we want to like stop level wise? No one has said anything. No one's like, Sam, I think this build's gonna struggle at X level. Now that you're past level 4 or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I care about any of that. I could grab like 3 sentience experience someplace if I wanted, I guess, but it doesn't seem that necessary. Alright, so we want to go to like what, level 14 probably? Man, just nobbing on today, huh? Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, disable's caught up. Hide, move silently, search, spot. Okay, all that stuff looks good. Tobrel took Empower Healing next. Three points. 2 in UMD and 1 in heal, probably. I like how he like shoots at his target, I guess. It's like he did it. He took a level. Pew. I kind of would like to get open lock in that 10-ish range. I really don't think it needs to go much higher than that. Let's see, this is level 12. Like, we're at 47 right now. With no gear, no worrying about it. Then we should be able to take improved critical range, which would be bonkers. Oh, and we get a... This is where Tobrel takes construct. Okay, so that's 12, 13... We don't need to go any higher than that. Let's just get our heal caught up. 13, so 14. 14 I think is where we want to stop, right? That's probably going to be our feat selection for quite a while. It's possible we need a little bit more UMD. So maybe we'll screw on just a little bit more. But I don't think we have to go too ham on it. We definitely want to pick up this core. And pick this up. The rest of this I think we can like pause on. What else is even left? I don't think this other core. So all these, I think this can all wait. Oh, never mind. We're level 12. Level 12. Okay, headshot's pretty good. Improved archer's focus is pretty good. 10% double strike seems very good. How many? We have 19 points remaining? Okay. Never mind. I assume we take just all this stuff, right? Yeah. And Tobrel takes plants here. Sure. I think that's probably fine. So he's got 41 points in this tree with Mark of the Hunted. So, I mean, that tree is done. So we want to screw with Knife Fighter tree. Can we get to Haste Boost? That would make us feel real good, right? Let's give it a shot. See what we can do. Is a core? What do we got? We have 6 points. We can do all 3 of this and here. Basically, this is picking up deflect arrows, which is fine, I think. Haste boost. Haste boost is great. Undead Hunter, great. Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's great. People are like, Sam, I should keep saying that's great because it's great. I don't think you understand how great it is. Alright, so Tobrel took +1 to hit with weapons and +1 to confirm critical hits. A little soft on that one. We also took the healing amp, which I'm a little more open to, I think. At this junction. Okay, so let's we get to play with putting more cool stuff on our bar. So we get headshots, haste boost, and that will probably swap around. Heavy draws a stance, I think, and that those two go together. Is that really it? Is that all we picked up here? Is that all? Like, picked up a massive ton of power here. Multiple favorite enemies, quite a bit more melee and range power, double strike, double shot, etc. Like, that's a lot of oomph. Alright, let's go figure out what gear looks like in this mess. Level 14. The disadvantage of going to 14 is you don't get Sharn gear. I don't want to deal with it. Let's just take it. Well, we're gonna lose a little bit of experience. I'd rather have Sharn gear. I don't want to have to deal with the middle range of gear. Oh, really? Really? Oh my! Extra point to spend. This is where listen starts to seem good. If you were comfortable where knowing where all the traps were, you could put a lot of the points that I put into spot into listen to increase that dodge, which I think is what Tobrel is doing. I don't want to make assumptions, but I feel like that one's a relatively safe one to make. And then here, again, Tobrel took maximize spell. Okay. I guess we're in. Alright, so we have gear to figure out, spells to set up. Ah, it seems fine. Is there anything in particular that Tobrel is taking that would be strange to me? No, I don't think so. Pass without a trace is kind of odd, but if you're going to have such high ninja skills, you might as well, right? That's +5 to move silently, plus some perks. And we're going to take jump first. Level 2. Tobrel recommends camouflage and bark skin. Don't like poop skin. Usually don't take and cast it, but so we'll give poop skin a try. Here I'm going to go ahead and take a cure of some sort. Wild Instincts gives 10 to insight on listen and spot checks. I guess we're in for that. Always on. Always on. Alright, so what is this hitting us for? 179, not in Reaper. That's not bad. I mean, we're about to really go crazy on gear here and everything's about to change, but still, for a level 3 spell. Alright, so gear. Pretty sure we start with the wall watch set, right? Pretty much every time. Can't imagine where we wouldn't use a wall watch set in this situation. Alright, so the wall watch set are circlets. Let's go to 15. Okay, there's a circlet. Looks like the rest... Oh, the rest are called wild, not wall. Wild. We got 2 gauntlets to pick from. Don't know. This one's mythic. That one's not. Let's get rid of... Let's put this up here for right now to eat. And then wild wood is the armor as well. And since it's not over here, I'm going to assume it's over here. So, what does it look like? The picture of the icon is like a shirtless vest. So like this one. This one is a part of the family though. As always, chat, if you see it before I do, holler. There's one. Okay, I think that's it. Take your time, PDO. I mean, patient-ish. Wait, is this the... Yeah, it's a light armor. This is cloth, right? Yeah, okay. So those things can go back in there. Alright, so now after wall watch, what the hell do we add to this thing? This can go... This, all these can go... Hey, Demetrius, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Chat's been really quiet today, so don't take it personal. All right, so what do we look at after? What do we look at now? Been lurking for a few hours. Had to watch kids though. I feel that. Thought just got home. Welcome back home, buddy. They're asleep now. Enough NyQuil to keep them that way. Go to sleep. This could be Mantle Fury life. Like maybe we assemble a 5-piece profane set here. I mean, it is 5 to range power. It hits a lot of our stuff, right? If it happens to come together, great. If it's not what we're looking for, also fine. Let's start with this part first. I feel like the rings are the hardest part of the build, for these builds. So we can get Manslayer. It seems good to have Manslayer, doesn't it? Insightful accuracy, quality deadly, profane well rounded. These 2 rings together seem like where we should be at. I'm sure you have been asked a million times, but if you want to explain how mobs get changed in Update 50, is it only for Epic and Legendary only, or for Heroics as well? I've been spending the last 2 days trying to find out on the forums, but no luck. I honestly don't know 100% sure, but I would presume that the majority of this stat squish will happen post level 20. I don't think they'll probably do too much stat squishing um, now, like in heroics. Does that make sense? There might be a little bit, but I don't think there'll be very much. If there's any. If there is, it'll be pretty late, I think. Like, I don't think they'll change Sharn or anything. I mean, I can't verify, but that's just, again, what I would summarize from how I've kind of seen input. You were curious if soloing would be easier? I mean, I doubt it's going to be harder. Like, I just don't think they're going to make a change that feels like it's going to get tougher. So this cloak is straight up better than that, right? It's 6 double strike. We already have Seeker on our ring now. This gives Ghostly, but so does our ring. So, like, literally these boots do nada right now. Okay. Oh, let's look at another slot. Boots, right? Boots is... Am I doing the tedious inventory cleaning? LOL. No, I'm just trying to gear up. So, I TR'd this morning, out of my DC Wizard into this range build that Tabrel sent. It's just a, like, I think a pretty straightforward 18-1-1 Favored Soul Rogue splash, on otherwise a pretty straightforward Ranger build. The difference is that he's playing as a Wood Elf, so it's actually, like, really good. And I'm playing as a Shatterkai because I need to get my Shatterkai lives done. So, like, I'm just trying to figure out gear. So this is, like, our first post... So we, like, did a little bit of screwing around at level 6 just to see how it is at low levels. And then we took level 8 and tried it again. So now we're done playing around with the lower things where we weren't getting experience, and now we're back to getting experience. So I'm just trying to, like, figure out gear. Figure out gear basically between now and 20. To be honest, it's just that's pretty much it. Thorn Guard, Armor Piercing 12, Quality Seeker. Do we have Quality Seeker anywhere? I don't think so, right? We have Quality Deadly, but not Quality Seeker. I'm kind of in for those. Like, it's possible that we'd be better off trying to put on a... like these boots or something, like trying to put a Ravenloft set together. I just don't think it's right. Well, again, we geared up for, like, some screwing around play, and now we just need to gear for like really play. What belts do we want to be wearing? This could be a life that our good old indomitable wrappings are back. So we could put this on, gain it's a little bit. But we don't really care about charisma right now. We could have, but I don't think so. Alright, that puts us at 558. Yeah, so this is like 20 more hit points. I feel like 20 more hit points is probably worth having, right? I want to make sure that I have this ring for skills in the future. I kind of think I just want to put on thorns. It seems pretty wrong to me, but it's just what I think I want to wear. I think I just want thorns. Interested in suggestions for the necklace slot as well, chat? Literally, if there's a... whatever slot we're talking about, if you have a thing, you're like, this will be perfect, please tell me. It's like, I'm about to wear this necklace just for the quality Constitution and the Reaper MMR. And that sounds terrible. This seems bad. This is our... no, it's the real one. It's the real one. I like this cloak. I like the way this cloak looks, too. I have a cosmetic of it. Maybe we wear that this life. I don't know about blue gear that well. I usually craft my stuff because I'm still doing low-level heroics. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with heroics, except for fun. So now I'm just trying to, like, get these last iconics done. I've got 10 iconics left, counting this life. That's not that many. Deadly 6, armor piercing, true scene. That's good. Do we have... we don't have deadly anywhere, do we? This is quality deadly. So I'd like to get deadly somewhere. Oh, there's 5 double shot here. We don't really need this then, do we? It's 1 more double strike. That's our green slot. Nice. Yeah. It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work to get there. But I'm hoping it's going to be worth it. Wisdom. Wisdom. Wisdom, you say? Wisdom doesn't sound bad to me. We have a couple of different ways that we can cram wisdom into the build. Right? We can just use our green steel bracers, which would be pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. We don't need ghostly there. Yeah, for now I think we'll probably just slide that over. Let's see how that goes. I guess we get the opportunity to take this bow also. Wisdom's important for the Divine Will bonus. It matters. I don't think we care about like hit point things. Do we want this? Maybe if we're not gonna Tharns. So if we don't Tharns, because this has True Scene on it already, would we wear Tharns for 5 sneak attack bonus and search in spot 15? Maybe. First 10 hit points, Slay Living Guard, and Death Block. It's close, chat. We are strength to damage, right? What is our strength? Do we have a strength item on at all? I don't think we do. Maybe this guy? I could buy that for $1. And then we don't have a deadly, right? So we have like this miscellaneous deadly trinket if we want it. We can't use gloves. We're not ring of powering because we're not melee. Do want to have this on our person though. So we're still torn on our goggles. We still don't have a necklace worth of anything. I guess it's this. God, that seems so bad. Oh, groan. Hit points is real, I guess, man. Ten hit points or 5 sneak attack dice. I guess we'll try this. Oh, I can't put that there. Alright, so we're missing deadly and a trinket. We have 1,000 trinkets. One of these trinkets has got to do something. Okay. Didn't have to say no quite so hard. No. 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 Okay. Chat, what are we going to put as our trinket? Filling up our trinket slot all the way. Again, we can go back to bold for the same reason that we were using it before. I just don't think it's the best, but it's that, or we pull out like this +5 deadly trinket because we don't have deadly anywhere, and we call that an upgrade. It's not this, right? There's 0 chance it's this. Although this is a fine trinket to carry around. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's 1 more hit point. Yeah, it's not that. Again, though, this is a fine trinket to carry around. This ability to remove poisons, you get poisons and diseases are expelled, and then you get a 30-second neutralized poison. That's actually extremely long for what's going on right now in DDO. I recommend. This is our con. We don't need that. I mean, it's fine, but we don't need it. I'm not even sure what this is. Is this just a cloak that I thought looked cool? Okay. God, how about this, chat? So, something that we brought back from the hardcore server. Apparently not in this bag. What are the topaz? Damage is what it's called. Damage. I have a +8 one. I suspect +8 is a little bit higher level than I'm currently down for, right? Yeah, it's level 20. So, do they have other damage ones? I know that DDO store trinket or thingamabobs are on sale, right? As part of the. Is this a store trinket now? Did they add damage to the store trinket? Because that would be pretty sick if they did. Okay, well, we're not allowed to search it. Because, like, if I get +5 deadly right now, I would be pretty sickly happy here. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, let's go check, what am I running for? If it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in the Astral Shard Exchange, right? Damage. Item augments. Low 4, common. Alright, what does the wiki say to get these? Augments. Let's grab the portable augments. Alright. Damage is just a yellow. Looks like we could get 6 at 16, so we can, we're not 16, so we can get 5 at level 12. Okay, where? The level 12 person in Giant Hold, maybe? Alright. Oh, this is our Shatterkai junk. Are we ready to throw a bunch of stuff in the trash, chat? Spot search. Okay, that's bad. Why is the last one not going? Alright, teleport me, please. What's this trinket? Sneak attack, dodge. Garbage. His daggers kind of look like garbage. Oh, Beef sent a message. Beef, what's up, buddy? Okay. Beef sent me a song to check out. I'm 100% gonna do so. Alright, let's this. Risk, vicious, heartseeker. Okay. Well, what's the risk words on it say? Oh, okay. So this is whatever. Since this is dead, its mate's dead. It's dead too. Oh, my ding dong's so big. Vroom vroom. I guess we'll keep those for now as like emergency heals. Wow. Well, this isn't bad. This would be okay if you had nothing. Pretty good. Whew. Brutal. These are so-so. These at least have good stats. Still pretty brutal. Wow. Exceptional con protection 5. Okay. Level 12, dude. Level 12, dude. Let me see what you got. Were you this damage added, please? No. Fudge. Fudge sickles. Where? Where are we gonna get this damage, chat? I feel like we need it. I feel like we need it. We have to have it. I guess we'll bid on this one, but I'm not, like, we're not waiting. It's really not a DDO store? Damage for what? There's a yellow augment that's basically deadly, and I would like very much to add that to my to my damage output. Again, I'm trying to like compare semi-close to apples here. I'm on Serlona, my home server, the server of peace and happiness. These are all the other ones. You see if for some reason it's just like not in the right spot. Wouldn't surprise me. Or I'm just looking for it in the wrong place. You'd give me one, but you don't live there? Ugh. Yeah, I can't believe I don't have one. I have a level 21, but not a level 12 one. It seems really odd to me. Because otherwise, I'm probably just going to see about wearing this deadly trinket instead as my main. It doesn't even do anything for us other than deadly. Where if we could find that augment, we could slot like another half a dozen trinkets in all the time. We're so close. Okay, we're at least in topazes now. Alright. It's pretty good. I don't know if that's one that I need to stock up on, but it's possible, I suppose. There's a D word anyway. I feel like we're not going to get one. Okay, Wiki, where can we get these? Well, both of those are not the right Wiki pages. Augments. Don't think any of these are available. Oh, they don't have the list of those particular ingredients to buy or things here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how else to get these damage ones then. There's the level 4. What level's the random turning guy for this? Is there one? Is it here? Is this one? Please tell me they're in here. If they're in here, I'm in. Doesn't say. Okay, we can check there, I guess. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Maybe we can go get a level 8 version at least. Out of House Deneath. But they just do diamonds. So we need the person that does topazes at level 8 or higher. House Jarasco or House Kindari. Okay. I'm 100% someone that's gonna look this or chase this down for like 1 day or 3 days of playing the character, and I'm going to feel good about every second of it. It's probably not true. Are they just doing Slayers out in the orchard? Gross. Gross. Okay. So, like, again, we could put on this planar compass with that deadly augment. Even if it's deadly like 3, this at least is better in the long run than this deadly trinket here. Alright, and we're looking for our teleport scrolls so we can teleport around a little quicker. A little easier, a little less discomfort. Sure, they're going to be on our person because we were teleporting around before we TR'd, and I don't think we shoved them in the bank because we had plenty of slots. So no, they're not over here. So they must be... Either I did stick them into my... I did stick them in the bank, or they're here. There they are. Like, you can't trick me, video game. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna. Oh man, I got a bio soon too. All right, we're looking for. Yeah, I don't like these two things combined. I think this armor is gonna go. This guy. Okay, so it's not one of the selectable ones. We can see what we just get from random. We've got plenty of these things, so. Okay, well, I guess we're out of these now. We didn't get it. Not an option. Okay, well, I guess this is our trinket then, so we get our deadly on. See, we took care of that. We can't do those yet. Reaper enhancement should increase. Right, we are wisdom, so we want, right, wisdom. Yeah, wisdom. So we want to go up this tree just enough to grab all the wisdom bonuses we can get our hands on. I want to make sure that we've maxed out all these things over here that are important. So 8 and 12 is 4. So that should be maxed out now. Sure. Universal spell power, wisdom, spell points. After that, I just don't think it's worth. Like, we picked up 2 wisdom, right? I don't think we're gonna get better than that. We're not tripping. We're not doing tactics, so this doesn't matter. We're not doing melee, so it doesn't matter for right now. We're all the way over as we can get. This is level 17. These will matter. This will matter. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. So now we need our different bow. We need a bow upgrade. And then I think we're probably good to do a quest or 2. So what are we looking for in a bow at level 15 or lower? It's going to bring up the wiki again, but it turns out that we have the wiki pulled up like a dozen times, so we should just use that. Bow items. Longbow, shortbow. Longbow, shortbow. Alright, level 15. We have a crafted longbow from the thing. We have cheap shot. Cheap shot. I don't know if I made one of these. Double shot we don't need. Keen we don't need. Yeah, never mind. That one's bad. Twisted Willow. Keen Elasticity. Poisonous 4. Armor. Again, that one's not so good for us. Torture Livewood Bow. We have one of these somewhere. Yeah, I don't think we need it. Unwavering Ardency. I think this is probably the one, right? I feel like this is the one I almost always use. At this level range. I just hope that I thought there was something like that would just blow my skirt up here. But there's not. So grab our Unwavering Ardency. It's an old one, so it's all as good as it can get, basically. So, Blinding Embers, Immunity to Fear, Flame Burst, Smoke Screen. It's just a big hit. 2d12 plus 3, 19 to 20 times 3. Just a house. I don't think we need to keep the Silver Longbow any longer. I think we can just put that on a hold character and it'll be fine. This bow might still be good. It's also Blinding Embers, but it has fire vulnerability, so like we might be able to put a bunch of stacks on or something and do something. No slot or anything like that. But 17 to 20 times 4 seems really good for this thing, right? Man, I'd really like to find a different place to put Deadly. Just don't think I can. Okay. Let's do a restroom break while we let this thing auto attack. Basic attack. All right, so we're gonna let that get murdered. I'm gonna use the restroom, and hopefully you guys will join us in just another moment. Wait, is this sound broken? Is the DDO sound broken today? No, it's just quiet. Okay. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. All right. Did that go down nice? Did that feel like a victory there? All right. I'm curious. Did the DDO.com get updated yet with the new expansion stuff? Ugh, just come on, guys. That feels really bad to me. That it doesn't link off the main page yet. It's supposed to come out tomorrow, right? Like, that's the plan, tomorrow? I guess you can't pre-order it. I guess it's only order it. Is that correct? Maybe that's the reason why it's not out yet. Yeah, I think Wednesday morning is correct. I just realized that my video capture hasn't been working all morning either. That's lame. Sorry about that, chat. Oh, it had to be working earlier. You think $99 for the top one is crazy expensive? I don't disagree with you. I was on DDOcast this week talking about it. I may have been a little harsh, and I'm also going to be really honest with everybody here. If I do not get a copy of it for free, I will probably buy the $100 one. Okay? I'm just putting that on Front Street. I will probably buy. It's up on the YouTube channel now. Patrick got it up basically that same day. So again, in all honesty, the last expansion or two, I was good enough to get a copy of. So I don't want to poo-poo any of that, but oh, I didn't buy spell components. We're just gonna be poop colored now because of spell component issue. What is in it that I want? So I really do think that the extra filigree slot item, the spark or whatever, is pretty good. But you have to remember a couple of things that are way different for how I play the game versus normal people play the game. I don't currently have like a ton of alts, but I'll be expanding my alt collection here pretty soon. But what I do a lot differently is that I play like a metric ton of builds, right? Like just a huge amount of builds comes through this channel, and having things like Horizon Walker unlocked is very important, but also so is things like still trying to get used to this. So is like, that was not a very quick. Things like the filigrees or the extra stat point in the Reaper stuff or the epic stuff. So like, for example, one of the tomes, even though I only play on Samus, right? Basically on the live server currently, although I'm working on it, is let's see if we can just kill this guy. We did not just kill that guy. Like on the hardcore server, having that extra page right away, I forget what it's even called. It's a special feat, right? Like having this extra racial point when I make a new character is really good. On the hardcore server, what's the the level 20, you get the extra Epic Destiny point. Like, that's very good. All of those things that happen like that are very good. I also am a sucker for the pretty much every Gold Seal Hireling. I pretty much always get every Gold Seal Hireling. I can understand why people wouldn't want it, but I pretty much always get it. So like this filigree thing is certainly a factor for me, and alright, well, I'm glad that you were sneak attacked already, I guess, because it's not what I tried to do. That's a pretty good crit. That's a good change too. I like that change. Being able to break things with my bow. Not having to switch weapons is pretty nice. But I definitely think that it's a big shock to the system for sure. I guess VIPs get 10% off and some other perk. So that's like a little something. I'm not in love with that, but it's better than some of the other things. Better than a poke in the eye. Trying to think. Shoot you in the face. So this is a situation, we have no Reaper control. We just have to kill it before it touches us. Just vary this. I'm trying to think what else in particular kind of stands. We just needed the nice shield. We didn't need the other one. Gross. What class do I think solos Reaper the best? Probably a wizard. Wizards have like the best crowd control options for Reapers. Clerics and Favorite Souls are probably next. But like a good wizard, I think solo's the best. Especially if you have like at least one trap skill. Type life. Okay, so you get all 3 charges back at once? After you don't attack? No, they come back one at a time. It's like, that's gross. What about locks? Again, if you took a wizard out skilled, but worst case scenario, you have knock, right? Wizards have knock. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Like, what else? I mean, I've soloed on everything, but I really do feel like wizards... You could probably get some pretty serious value out of a good bard also. Like a really good bard would also be a good solo machine, right? You get the dances, you get sound burst, you get dancing ball. You eventually at level 16 get the good dance. Yeah, probably one of those three. Or 3.5, however you want to look at it. Would probably be my favorite class to solo on Reaper. Oh no, I kind of want to just look back up the show notes and pull up the picture of what else they think we would like. I don't remember everything else that was out of the deal, but for me, it really, the main thing was the infinite sparks. What's my leveling plan now? I'm probably going to play for a little bit here to the top of the hour. And then tonight, I'll probably get started around 6 or 7. And I'm just going to hit it as hard as I can. I think Beef is the same level. But I don't know if tonight's a static night or not. I'll probably send him a message. And we got to go all the way to 30. Alright, we got to go all the way to 30. We already preempted our primal karma, so we can be in primal as we get up there. Should take us probably a day, maybe 2, to get to get to 20. My goal is to try to be a little quicker this life than last. Like the last one, I was kind of like recharging my batteries, right? That was the plan. I was just having fun. And, you know, we took all the time to take this attack haste attack boost. We should probably use it. Cool remains 18. Perfect. Like I said, give me probably tomorrow, like either tonight or tomorrow, I'll be ready for a 7 or an 18 probably. Like I said, I just kind of slowly leveled my way up to 30 last life, and was trying to relax and have fun. Did you see, ThoughtGuard, that I had gotten my PKDC to 136 or 3 without drinking my intelligence pot? So I was able to get an extra +1 out of there. So I think it was 136. So I think I got it to 137. I should have looked before I TR'd this morning. And that's not totally done. Yeah, not totally done. I feel like we're very close. We're extremely close to being where we want to be for future DC-based casting. Alright, chat, what do you think? Should we try to get maximum value out of this quest? Probably, right? It's mind control definitely sucks, or mind block, or whatever it is. Okay, apparently the traps haven't activated yet. Okay, they had not. So we might take this Shatterkai auto search. It's way up that tree. Oh, I didn't get that one searched up yet. I have to say, I don't feel like he's missing very much. There's the guard. Desyncing arrows. Aggravating. Alright. Not feeling particularly fast here. Alright, 13 minutes, 14 minutes. Like, we certainly didn't go through a particularly quick pace there. I'm gonna get on our wizards just the best class rant, but we all know the answer is probably yes. They're just so good. They're just so good. Is this still not working? Huh, I'm gonna have to restart everything, I think, to figure out why the camera's not working today. It was working earlier, wasn't it? Strange. I don't know. All right. One Wando. All right, chat, what do you think? Do we try to be cute? Go around the back way and do back way things? Or we just stick arrows in people's eyes? I agree, chat. Eyeball time. Alright, let's pull this guy back towards the door. See if one of these guys would like to help their friend. Like, there's a sound of combat out here, bud.
The sound of a warning bell echoes down the streets.
Shit!
To see what's going on.
Okay. Fine. Feels okay. Like, certainly now we've turned a corner, right, chat? It feels a whole lot better right now than it did. Nope.
The sound of a warning bell echoes down the streets. More minotaurs pile out of the nearby buildings to see what's going on.
Whatevs, I guess. We'll just stand here and shoot things. I'll shoot that guy from a year away. Can you come over here? Bring it all. Let's shoot it all now. Look at this guy. Okay. Okay, we'll see if we can get one of these Minotaurs kind of like nicely situated on this bridge. It may or may not work. I'm honestly not sure. Well, I cannot get this ward targeted. Yeah, whenever the arrow stuff doesn't sync, it feels really terrible. Like, it's somehow even worse than the melee. When the melee doesn't hit, like you're like yelling about the boundary box, trying to find it or whatever. Your arrow just not even existing is way worse. Alright, the new mini shot is kind of okay. Yeah, I'll approve of that. It feels good. Remember, I've done 0 bow action, really, since they made the bow changes. I really haven't fiddled with it very much, so this is kind of my first impression on the bow changes, period. Nope. Didn't want to be down here. We gave up the high ground, Obi-Wan. I mean, we can't be defeated now that we have the high ground again. We retook it. Yeah, crits feel really solid. The, I still feel like a little bit low just on the regular damage. Like 150 or something just doesn't feel particularly quick to me for damage. See if Ellery wants to throw me a couple of heals really quick. Another couple, please. Yeah, there we go. Oh, please don't hit that bell. Okay. There she is. I was looking for you. Okay. I have to say that felt really good. Like, that was a powerful feeling right there. Excuse me. Should see about going to the chiropractor today, maybe. I don't know. We might wait another couple of days.
Your gifts are acceptable, says the Minotaur chieftain. But they will not be enough to hire my people as mercenaries. War is expensive. Mercenaries? You misunderstand.
feel like we're still a little bit underpowered from where I'd want to be here. Yeah, I'm really torn. It's got a lot of things that feel really good about it. Did he leash? That's lame. If he leashed already, they must have really changed it then, because he used to come all the way out here forever. Here he is. I'm not interested in you at the moment. That's what I was trying to avoid. I was trying really hard to keep that guy from leashing. I feel like they definitely shortened it. Miss? Okay. That wasn't a spell that I wanted. I guess I should take this also. Costs nothing to... Costs nothing. Really don't have to stand in there and fight this guy. Hey, Margot. Not right now. In a minute. Alright, let's bring him this way. Keep him down here with us, maybe? Again, I feel like we need a better way to control the Reapers in this build. We just have to stand there and fight it. Like that's... Or dance like we kind of did. That's the only... Really just looking for the sentience experience that comes out of here. Toodles, baddies. If there was like a Minotaur in range that we could shoot really quick, I would, for that little bit extra experience that I left back there. I didn't realize that we were flying over here that it was missed, but it's fine. Alright, well everybody, I think with that, I'm going to call it an evening. I'll probably, I don't want to make any promises. I may or may not do a little offline play just to kind of like wrap some of this little stuff up. See about tweaking some gear out a little bit more, stuff like that. But otherwise, I should be back tonight around 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, maybe 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hope to see you guys then. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please consider like, subscribing, visiting us on Patreon, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Hope to see you again later. Thanks for watching. Toodles.